Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 laptop. You can see the model number right here. We have a GA402XV. This one here has a 7940HS. It does have an integrated graphics, but we're only going to focus here on the dedicated graphics card from NVIDIA. We do have 32 gigs of RAM running at 4800 right here. I do have a 1 terabyte NVMe installed at the moment. Here you can see the 780M graphics card that we won't be using. And here we have the 4060. It does have 8 gigs of RAM. So we'll be using this one with the newest update for Windows 11 using 24H2. So this is how it performs. Now we're going to be looking at two games here. We're going to be looking at Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and we're going to be looking at Red Dead Redemption 2. So first of all, we're just using the internal benchmark for Shadow of the Tomb Raider here. The settings I am using is the normal settings I would normally play with, so I'm not like, using DLSS or anything like that special, just my normal gameplay settings. If you see here on the first run, average of 85, but with the new update here we got 89, so we did get an extra 4 frames, and you do notice the jump in the CPU performance. When loading up the benchmark, same thing, the internal one for Red Dead Redemption 2, I did notice it did start at a higher FPS when I did the runs for the benchmark. I did the runs a couple times too, just so I can kind of compare and contrast them. So, you get the snowy settings first, and then afterwards it's going to jump into the city. Here you can see the settings I was using, and then I started that benchmark and everything. So nothing too crazy. When it does get into the city, it actually gets better performance. I think it has to do with the snow, but you will see the performance increase in the average FPS. The highest stayed about the same, but the lows was the biggest difference. So I think the CPU is definitely helping on those low FPS, those 1 percentiles for the most part. Overall, I have seen improvement when it comes to performance in video games, but it's about 5 to 7% in the games I've been playing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Just leave a like. Here's the performance for the first run, and here it is with the new update. See you all around.